Okay. I swear, I'm always searching for all these little things to turn on, and I got it. I got it. Yay. Well, how was your weekend? We had a free comic book day on Saturday. It was at Nowhere Comics in San Marcos. I always got the location wrong, but it was really fun. Yeah, it was. It's kind of nice to participate in stuff like that. I know James Lee Stone. He's probably gonna be around. Maybe watch us. Who knows? But he did so many sketches for his own free comic book day in Vegas, posting all kinds of examples of his work in Discord. It seemed like an endless amount of work, but how many people did he brighten the day of? So Discord. So that's where you can find that stuff. But all right, I got a mess of stuff on my screen. Let me organize this. I was fussing with my mic again, so if that's weird, again, let me know. Let's see. I did an interview for AI art stuff. And every time I do a Zoom interview, the mic picks up really weird. And I've been trying to figure it out, but let's see. Let's dock this here. Don't need you. Let's see. Becky, hi Becky. How you doing over there? Cash, wow, look at that. How are you guys doing? Yeah, did you find this randomly, or have I met you at Free Comic Book Day or the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books or something? I'm trying to organize my screen here. I'm so excited and I'm really frustrated. I got a really nice printer and a vinyl cutter to make stickers. So I got all these weird things. This is a blade of some sort. And I watched a video, so of course that makes me an expert now. But yeah, first let me, I was trying to clean up all this stuff. It's fun to add more ways to stream, but it's confusing. Why don't you want to dock? All right, I'm just gonna scoot you down there. That's where you're gonna live now. Gage and Kason, hello. What is that? Okay, this is one of the things I got. Let's see. I'm still trying to tuck all this stuff away so I could see you all. Okay. So, Becky, Gage, Kason, Ahmad, nice to meet you. Cash. It is the sticker cutter I went with. Okay, you know how they have Cricuts and they have what's that other one? Portrait? No. I forgot the other one. Cricut's the most famous one. And I kept reading about this one. Caesar, Juliet. This is the one I ended up going with. And there's just not a lot said about this one, but what is said is kind of positive. It has it does more detailed cuts around your stickers and such. I'm just looking for low views and I want to cheer them. Oh, I appreciate it, Cash. Yeah, stay a while. Cheer me up. So the printer I got working. I actually printed a sneaky little preview that I'll show in a second. Don't tell anybody. But the printer works. It's like this really nice 12 color printer. I'm not gonna just use it for stickers, but it's I have to make the Caesar sticker cutter software send images to the printer. And it was not doing it. It just said things like, you need to set the letter margin to 25 or something. I'm like, what? So this is the phase I'm in. It just came in the mail, like the vinyl cutter thing just came in the mail like a couple hours ago maybe. And I foolishly thought I would have something to cut out for the stream, but nope. So let's see. Yeah, this thing. This is the blade, so I should really look at it directly before I cut myself. Okay, so these are the blades. Oh, that's me. I could hear. I was like, who's that sounding awesome over there? It's my voice coming from someone else's phone. Okay, so I think they gave me 2 of the standard size and then 1 of this steeper. Can you turn your volume down? Can you turn your... It's coming out of your phone, not in your headphones. So, okay, I think I need to put 1 of these. I think these are the same. Why would they put them like that? Let's see. So this isn't the business end of it. This is the part that... This is the blade part. Let's see. Ooh. Can I get it to... This is what I'm going to paint today after this little guy. Another sticky situation. Okay. There it is. So that looks like 45 degrees, yeah? All right, so let me close this back up. I'm just going to assemble this and then set it aside. Let's see. I think this is a you're supposed to be able to put a sublimation, is that the right word? A marker to write on stuff and then you heat it and it sticks, or yeah, I don't even know. You put it on some sort of paper to iron onto your clothes. I'm not super interested in that, although I should be, because then I can make a lot of little Grump t-shirts. So, okay. So one of these tightens, one opens. That's where it comes out. So, let's see. Okay.
Game over.
You just drop it in, I think. Okay. And then it's poking out a little. They said it should poke out a credit card amount worth. So, let's see what I got. Let's see if I could pick my favorite train card. Here we go. All right, so right now, it's a little high. Just a tiny bit. So then which one do I adjust to make it sync? Oh, the silver? Yeah, silver's making it. And then the gold tightens it? Then it's just... Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna have to read the directions. There's 2 things going on here. That, and then, yeah, when it's fully deployed, is that when it's supposed to be credit card width apart? All right, we'll figure that out later. Let's see, the silver thing, does that just keep it from falling out? Here, let's see, I'm gonna undo the gold part. And nothing happens. All right, so, yeah, this is what's gonna cut the vinyl. And then I got this thing, or it came with. and it's supposed to, this is like the cutting board or something it runs through. I have no idea. It's like a whole new world. I got this nice vinyl. Let's see. It doesn't feel papery. It actually feels like sticker. It feels like a good sticker kind of material. Matte, white. So yeah, what I wanted to do was make fun little one-off stickers for the vending machine. This guy here. So that way it would be an extra reason to want to put a token in the vending machine at conventions, because it has kind of stickers that you can only get from that machine. So I thought that would be fun, but the thing is driving me crazy because it's saying things that I don't understand. Because I know about paper sizes and, you know, paper profiles, color profiles for particular papers, but when it says something like, what was it? Pick a different paper margin, and I picked the 8.5 by 11, and it's still like, nah, no, we don't like it. Like, oh, okay. All right, let me not run over my brand new stuff. All right. So, in celebration of my stickerless sticky situation, I'm gonna do a little grump with ice cream. He's a little splashy time grump. I was thinking of doing the limited palette again. I already sold Marsh. How are you? Hi. I thought this would cheer me up for my weird. It's nice, right? I got nice things. I have a nice printer, a nice cutter. So I'm having these waves of like, this is the best. It's, none of it works. I'm like, arr. So I decided I'm gonna paint something really cute. And uh-oh, I think his ice cream is about to fall. So I wanted to do the limited palette like I did for the Pot of Gold grump, but I don't have him anymore. So I'm gonna have to just go by memory. And I think that's okay. What have you been doing lately, Marsh? Having a good time? Okay. So, let's see. I'm gonna be doing mostly gouache, I think. Maybe I'll outline him first with, well, no, I could do the outlines after. Confirmed Beth is a magical fairy. I don't feel very magical today. I've just been, it's like the knowledge is just out of reach. And my patience is just a little too short to like really dig into the user manuals. I used to be a lot better. I would read a user manual, like the PDF download of a product I was considering buying. And now it's just like, oh, I bet you I could figure it out if I just look at it. And then I'll go and I watch the videos and things. But you are magical, silly. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking, yeah, maybe color first and then I'll do some outlines. The mix a nice, oh, wait a minute though. This is my super fancy watercolor paper. The stuff that was from that postcard. But maybe let's see, do a mix. Maybe Grump's skin tones could be the watercolor. And then his towel and stuff could be the gouache. Chris, how are you? If at first you don't succeed, read the freaking manual. It's, oh my goodness. This is, it came in like this little, whoops, I had it the right way. This little slipcase, look at this. And I'm like, oh, that's exciting. And then as soon as I open it up, I'm like, nah, I'm out. I'm done. Pigeon General. That is it. What are you doing, camera? There's a lot more on their website and YouTube. And with something that complex, you really need to read the manual at least once. You know, I kid about being, you know, just cavemaning it. I'll be careful, because the last thing I want to do is break it. So I thought I could remember. I watched a video of someone putting the red thing together, the blade. I don't remember. I'll have to just look at it, and while I'm trying to do it, have the YouTube going on at the same time. Oh, speaking of YouTube, Casey Neistat, he's posting videos again. I'm very excited. Let's see, change this one. Yeah, Casey Neistat's like the godfather of vlogging, kind of. Do I have? Let's see. All right, so there is that, and let me see. Let me just configure the browser to the right source. Windows Capture. What are you connected to right now? New printer. New York. Okay, that's it. Let's see. All right. Let's see if this isn't too loud.
The Crisis. Jordan, on the third floor, he and I have a standing lunch.
I don't know if you hear that. If it's too loud, maybe.
Well, not weekends because I don't come in, and then at least 1 or 2 days one of us is busy or working.
My favorite.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys. But besides that, though,
So-
it's every day. Sometimes for lunch we get Mexican, sometimes Japanese, sometimes Chinese, sometimes sandwiches.
All right.
Sandwiches. We get a lot of sandwiches and pizza.
So he used to put out a video every day, and it was really good because it was kind of slice of life stuff, but it was edited with a story. Whatever the story was, it had like a story arc, and it was so interesting to watch all the time. So let's see. Yeah, back in the day, I was all inspired by him, and I made this video. It's not as cool, but I was trying. It's my same board that I have right now. Chris, this is when I spilled the Emerald du Chivor ink on my board. Let's see. It comes in on the right. Okay, let's see where that is. There it is. It all worked out. Yeah, that's when I was me copying Casey Neistat. There it is. Some more splatters. Okay, scooch. Scooch. And see that? So you think it's complex, Chris? Did I bite off more than I could chew? I was thinking for, no comment. Oh no. No, Chris has no faith in me. Oh, heartbroken. I did ask though, didn't I? That's okay. I appreciate your candor. If Mimaz can do it, I can do it. It's not gonna be, this isn't what ends me. Oh, shattered. Okay, let's see. I just got all these windows around. I'll do this over here. Oh, you're already over there. Nah. Okay. Okay, that's marginally better. Let's see. And I got the right, yes. So somewhat limited palette, but I wanted to, did I set things wrong? I don't know. I didn't want to waste my nice watercolor paper by just using gouache on it. Let's see. Brighten this up a little better. Okay. Loved your comic. Picked it up during the LA Times Festival of Books. Laker Freak, thank you so much. Yay! I'm so glad you took a chance on Grump. I really enjoy events like that, especially the LA Times Festival of Books, because you guys are all a bunch of readers and you want to see new stuff. And that's really just nice to be a part of. Did you go during the rainy Saturday, or were you when it kind of dried off? Saturday afternoon, Sunday. They take pretty good care of us over there. Big tented booths. The thing is they give electricity, but the plugs, being that it was raining, we were dry coming from the top. Both things. Wow, you spent the whole week in there. So we were dry from things coming from above, but the water was, in the beginning, it was starting to collect on the ground beneath us, and that's where the electrical plugs were, so we just kind of ignored them. But yeah, that was, I sign up for that as soon as the booths become available. Some of the tents leaked, but I got lucky. Let's see. My favorite is this miniature brush. Laker Freak says, we don't get much rain in LA, so it was nice. Yeah. I've been thinking about that too. It's like off and on drizzle. And I thought that's kind of unusual. But it's good. You're right. Okay. So this little guy, we're zoomed in. Was that Laker Freak? Was that your first time going over there, or is it just your go-to kind of place? Like yearly, you already know about it and enjoy it. I don't remember where I heard about it, but I like it a lot. Okay, so here, we'll scooch these over. Something's off, and I don't know what it is. It feels like the frame rate or something is a little off. That's a problem for another day. It's a tradition for me. That's nice. So sometimes it's really hot, right? That was a first for me. It was my third or fourth year going. Yeah. Okay. Is that okay for, yes, got it. So I'm gonna mix up some pale green watercolor. Yeah, oh, and then another thing I'll do for my printer. Oh, look, I think think I could do this too. Hold on. Okay. I just saw this on Facebook. Oh, I'm sorry, Instagram. I didn't do all that stuff manually for you. Here, I'll show you right now. Okay. So Kickstarter, Lady Mechanika. So it was the book that I did a bunch of coloring for, but more recently I'm doing covers. So if you feel like you want to sign up for notifications on this really good project, let's see. I'll post the link in the chat because it's being weird. Okay. Control copy. Okay. There we go. Can I do it in? I bet you I can. Okay. Laker Freak says it's usually extremely hot in the 80s at least, so it felt like we were in our own little fantasy world. Grumps world even. Yeah, it was okay only because I was dry. If some of our friends weren't so lucky, they had some sort of technical problems with how their tents were built. Let's see. There we go. And you're easy enough. So happiness is dryness. Okay. Oh, I was going to show you. This is why I brought the Lady Mechanika stuff up. Let's see. So I was just, I'm still waiting on fancy papers to come in the mail. I just have what came with the printer, and it's like some sort of luster. So don't tell anybody. This is, this isn't final colors. But here's, oops. There you go. It's still not. Here, try that. Oh, I know why. There we go. So I have some corrections to do. But that's Lady Mechanika. And this is one of the covers that are going to come out. So much fun to work on Joe Benitez's artwork. There's Joe. I didn't even sign it yet because I'm like, nah, it's not done. So that was my test print. That was one of the first ones I printed on my fancy camera. I was curious about the those like magenta-y purples. I wanted to see how well they came out. Okay, so I said I was gonna do a real pale green. This is a decent grump green right here. What's coming up next? I kept thinking that this weekend was the Ontario Comic-Con Revolution. It's actually next weekend, so that works out well. I got a little more time to figure out my cutter, my sticker cutter. I'll show you, Chris. I'm gonna be so good at cutting vinyl. All right, let's see. Did I get the right? Yes, I do. Hey, Vince, how are you? What are you doing? Keeping your streak alive? What do you have? It's 40, right? Let's see. still getting into that art mindset? Are you working on anything new? Or are you just scribbling frustratingly? Or getting out of the anti-art mindset? That's helpful too. Why anti? Were you just so frustrated you're like, why do I even bother? That kind of thing? Art's frustrating. And then it's not, you know. But most of the time you're struggling to get something right. It takes a while. So don't take those frustrating feelings as being wrong. They're just a part of trying to make something good, trying to improve your skill set. It's only fun after the fact, like when somebody says they're into this whatever that you did, and all the frustration of creating that thing is in the past. That's when you get happy about things. But the making of it, it's just a long road. So you have to really want to make things so you can survive that whole struggle part. Just the generic stuff like art being a huge tribulation instead of fun. Yeah, that is a mindset thing, because if there are struggles, and it's really easy to look at that struggle like, oh, I suck, this sucks, why would anybody do this? Or it could be this challenge, or this journey of trying to figure the thing out, making little micro improvements along the way. So you still have that, it's still the same in essence, it's still you making bad art until you make good art. But if you look at it a little differently, it might just help you get through all those hurdles and start getting to the good stuff. It's more bad art than good art. That's, if you can wrap your mind around that and be in for the journey of it all, then you could be okay. Okay, let's see. It's about the journey, not the end. You know, I mean, the end matters, but it's like you understand that it's not a straight path, I guess. You just kind of power through. 40 stream streak, that's what Vince did. Thank you very much. Okay. So, while it's wet, I'll do a little bit of that pink color in his eyes. Should I? Maybe I can put one more level of green. Kobe quote. Nice. Did we just quote Kobe? Oh, did Vince quote Kobe? It's about the journey, not the end? Huh. Not bad. Oh, Laker Freak pointed out a Kobe quote. Okay, let's see. Why do things feel so weird right now? Are these brighter? More bright? Let's see. Ooh. All right, well, it's a little too bright. So to darken this, I'm gonna put a tiny bit of this weird umber color because I don't want it, I just kind of want it to be desaturated and green, not blue shadowy green. Oh, I remember this paper. It's like a painting on like a duvet or something. It's just super cottony. I wasn't trying to quote anyone, but nice if I did. Yeah, I think because you're speaking the truth. So a bunch of people who are thoughtful might come up with the same thing. That's the dream. It's not the destination. It's the journey. That's what Kobe said, Laker Freak. It is a really nice thing. I'm sure that was something that he was teaching his family. Because there's not really any shortcuts to being a basketball star. There's just a lot of practice, right? I don't think you can chat GPT your way into championship sportsdom. Okay. This little cabana grump.
When the drum beats go like this.
I took a picture. I couldn't scan this thing in very well. So I took a picture of it and I'm going to see how the printer interprets these colors because they're not really exactly printer safe. Let's see. It's the one with Grump wearing the Mardi Gras glasses. Oh, there you go. So I'm working on a sticker with this little guy. And we'll have to wait and see. So there's probably that green. Oh my goodness. Okay, because I keep not getting out of this window. There we go. So this green, there's no way that green is gonna print. How close can I get though? That's another thing. I was trying to print using the printer's software and it wouldn't accept CMYK files. It only wanted to work with RGB. And that goes against everything I learned about printing where you do your CMYK because that's the colors in the machine. The software was having none of it. And I read the manual and well, a version of the manual, but then the answer came from somebody complaining in a comment section of their customer support chat. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you, complainer, you helped me. So this green, I don't think that green's gonna print like that. This pink is very, very luminescent. I don't think that's gonna print exactly right either, but I wanna see how close it gets. Yep, most consumer printers only deal in RGB or some standard CMYK, most because their inks are not the same as commercial CMYK inks. But to not even open the file, I was like, it's opening the JPEGs. Is it the size thing? So I made a small TIFF and it still wouldn't open. I'm like, well, is it RGB? No. Yep, it was. I got some paper from Red River. I got sample packs. I don't think either of us are super fans of this kind of luster, glossy kind of thing. We like the matte stuff. Oh, and then they have weird, like pearlescent metallic-y papers. There should be some samples of that. So then, yeah, what I want to do is print little mini, like 3x3 sketchbooks of paintings from on stream, and then leave a little space for a remark if someone wants it. Staple them and put them in the vending machine. For like a $5 token, you have a chance of getting a little handmade sketchbook with printed stuff. It's not gonna be like originals, but still, it's kind of cool. And the risography stuff is going to be for the card packs that I want to make, the little, I haven't decided if it's going to be a tarot cards set, like a modification of that, or like a game card set. It should be, I don't know. I've never played card games like that. So maybe I shouldn't pretend to make a set, because I should do what I'm passionate about. I'm not passionate about tarot cards either, but I like the imagery. Just like your art, it takes that consistency and pushing you through those rough times. Oh, just like your art, it takes that consistency and pushing through those rough times. Yeah, you have to really enjoy trying to create something and not just covet the idea of being an artist. You want to like tell a story, make cool stuff, because it's interesting if you can get an image out of your head and someone else likes it too. I don't know, it's like an easy connection with the stranger, and you're like, yeah, me too, I like this stuff too. But it takes a long time to get there, and not everybody likes it. So you can't convert to the printer CMYK directly, and the printer wants RGB that it can convert internally. Yeah, that's what I'm learning the hard way. Oh, I do like the struggle, I guess. My goodness. Oh, the person who does my hair is peeking in. Thank you. It's lovely. It's customary to not call people out, but I just got excited. So there you go. Okay, I need extra. I'm half paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay, we'll try that. A little dip of dark in the eye corners, in the little clavicle. I feel like this forearm right here should be dark. Just push it back, because that's going to be where drippy ice cream is. A little drop shadow under the towel. Okay. All right, now I can do the reds. The printer is good, but it also has a bit of a learning curve to get the best results. I see, and it's the software that where you what is it, print and layout something? What is something PPL? Printer print and layout? That doesn't sound right. It has a lot of adjustments, curves and sliders to make individual changes to each print separate from the file you're trying to work on. Or separate from the file you've saved. And let's see. Usually by the time I'm done, I'm done. I don't need extra sliders before I print because it's already ready. I guess that might be for a photographer who imports their pictures and then they do all the stuff. I don't know. Okay, what's a good pink? Maybe like a watered down purple lake. This is pretty hot. I don't think I want to do that. Let's try a purple lake. And I got the wrong. Yeah, I do. Oops, dipped it in the wrong thing. I'll throw a little green in there just for good measure. That's what I'm doing. It's like an orchid color. I think the only specialty vinyl I would get for stickers would be the holographic stuff, like oil slick. Okay, I did get a clear vinyl to squeegee on top of the matte vinyl to make it extra durable. What was it? Oracle something or other. Somebody said on the internet said that was good. But I think I would need to do a little test to see, well, what happens if I don't have I should send some to you guys just to have you throw it into a dishwasher. I don't have a dishwasher. But to put some on a water bottle and just use soap and water, how durable would they be without the clear vinyl on top? I'm gonna put that bright pink anyway. You guys could be my little lab helpers. Figure this stuff out. Then there's the kind of laminate that has twinkles in it. That's kind of interesting, but it dulls your image a little bit. Okay, so I guess ice cream. What kind of ice creams? He's got 2 scoops going on there. Chocolate and strawberry, vanilla and chocolate. What would Grump like? Maybe strawberry and vanilla. So then blue and yellow for his towel. It's just gonna be very bright. I might be abandoning the gouache idea. Let's see. I think this is like these 2 colors for the towel. That will forever bug me. I don't know why that got all separated. So what is it now? Let's see. It's right above the periwinkle. Oh wait, I should do yellow first and let that dry. Red River Paper Place is insane. All these paper types where I'm like, I don't even know what you guys are saying. What? I know about like some sort of canvas art print type of paper, but there's these other things they're saying it's good for photographers because it has a certain texture to it, but it's not reflective. And I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe? I think we probably got some of that in our sample pack. Double-sided, which was interesting because they can make little cards. The thing is, the modified tarot cards I want to make, I wanted to do those with risograph. But I can do a little sample run at home with the double-sided printer. I mean paper. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try this. I think that did it. This will work out better with some line art, kind of separate his chin shadow from this little, or the neck shadow from the chin shadow. Got a little smoopy. Probably picking up a little bit of the yellow, but I don't mind it so much. It kind of looks interesting. And it looks like lemons. I see online somehow, oh, they even the vinyl cutter thing, they gave me this stuff and I don't even know what it is. But I suspect it's this stuff that you can cut out and somehow, like in a melty way, heat transfer to mugs or things like that. It's like, it's just these strips of vinyl that they don't seem to have an adhesive backing. They're just plain strips that for samples to play with. Oh, look at that. You can see all the stuff. Woo. Whoa. All right, I'm using only myself. But there's so many things that I could do with that cutter. I need to understand all that it can do. Maybe I'll have fun making something weird. So cool, says GG Concepts. Thank you very much. Just a little grunt about to have a struggle. The sticky situation being my stickers. And what's about to happen to this poor little guy. I still haven't decided on ice cream flavors. I think his goggles, I could make them blue as well and just not use all the colors of the rainbow. Yeah, I kind of think blue seems like water summery. Let's try. Who's gonna get mad? Nobody. Okay, let's see. Let's see. It's too heavy-handed, or not heavy-handed, but too much of a white spot in the middle. It's like distracting. And for the sticker cutter, it says you can you know, choose your paper size. So I'm picking typing paper size, you know, 8.5 by 11. Positioning my stickers in a way that makes sense, or so I thought. And then you put it through the sticker software. And then you can see, oh, I can only use, what was it? It was the margins for the sticker cutter thing to find, it's like home space to start the cut. It needs a lot of margin for like the little registry kind of things. So I was thinking, well, how many stickers can I fit on a single piece? Then do I need to get just bigger paper, like wider? Or does it matter? Because so far it was 6, about 3-inch stickers. What I was doing was trying, what I wanted to do, hold on, let me finish this right here, there. What I want to do is, as a sample, use a sticker that I've printed a bunch of times so I can compare it. So I've got these. And what's good about them is I have like a couple of different versions of them from different places. So one is like a super thick glossy version of it. And let's see. Here, hold on. It's in the pile of treasures. There we go. So this, I sent the same file to 2 different places a long time ago. And I got 2 different looking stickers. This one's thicker and smaller, and it's a little more saturated. Let's see. You can kind of tell from the purple, the background of the purple. This one's a little darker. And, oh, that's a bonus. So I wanted to use this actual image on the home printer and then kind of compare it. One of these is like super tacky along the side of it. Just grabs everything. But I wanted to compare something I already knew. Different versions of it just to see how it compares. Let's... Hold on. Is this my vinyl? Let's see. This is my sheet of vinyl. Okay, it feels like this one. So it feels like a real sticker paper. Not like just printer, adhesive printer paper. It would feel like this if I put the clear vinyl over it, I think. This one's a lot thicker. So then 3 inches, those at 3 inches, I can only fit 6 on one piece of typing size paper. Okay, let's see. Yellow swim trunks. That's too much yellow. Well, I do like orange. All right, let's do orange. think I've decided on strawberry and chocolate for the ice cream flavors. That's like a raspberry. That's not strawberry. Let's try that.
Game begin.
Virtually the same. Good job.
Restaurant Bistro.
That's a lot of ice cream that's about to fall. All right. Make delicious looking brown, not gross brown. It's kind of a warmer color, warmer brown, maybe. All right, I guess delicious brown is subjective. Do that. I have the. There we go. This is just gonna make me want ice cream.
Game over.
So, tan for the waffle cone is it can't just be brown on brown. So maybe I'll get buff titanium, and add some of my already mixed brown to it. I have no idea. I just put it in the green. It's right here. There, I'm gonna work on that one. I'm gonna turn that into waffle cone. Maybe. MPT, hey! Let's see. Oh. NPT. It is 9:17 Ohio. I don't say that right at all, but I try. How you doing over there? I saw some nice pictures of you all dressed up. Good afternoon. It is 5:17. Kind of gloomy. I thought it was going to rain, but we have this weird heater. It's like embedded into the ceiling of all places. So if it gets a little bit cold and we just want just a tiny bit of warmth, you know, after the layers of sweaters don't work, we'll turn that ceiling heater on, and then it ends up getting so hot and we turn it off and it doesn't matter because it's just all this accumulated heat. And it's just weird. It's a weird temperature right now. Let's see. So this is a little, it's like a skin tone. So warm it up with so what if I put a little orange in it? Oh, I also have this ochre color. Let's try that. That could have just been good all along to start off with that. We're doing really good. How are you and Joel? Asks MPT. We're kind of in between stuff. Like there's we had the free comic book day. That was Saturday. That wasn't too crazy of a thing to prepare for. But then, not this weekend, but the following one is another convention. So we're just kind of getting ready now, hoping to not leave things for last minute. So kind of busy, but kind of like feeling the busyness is like responsible in getting ready for something in the future. So it's nice. All right, I think I got it. And cosplay can encompass many different skills: sewing, hairstyling, makeup, sculpting, painting. Yeah, it's a crazy artistry. MPT is a really good cosplayer. We met at the Tokyo Comic Con a couple years ago, was it? And it'd be nice to see you guys again. Okay. I'm like trying to dot in cone in between fingers and ice cream. Is this how the pros do it? Everything randomly painted in? Okay. I feel like his chest didn't get enough green. Let's try that. I help some friends with 3D scanning, 3D printing, and painting for cosplay stuff. I want to see that. We're aiming to be at Tokyo Comic Con this year, so hopefully we'll see each other soon. I hope so. Looking forward to that one. While I may own a sewing machine, I am nowhere near as good as my friends. Yeah, that a sewing machine would save me a ton of money in pants hemming. I got all excited trying to buy pants in Japan because I didn't have to hem them. But that's a trek. Not exactly an efficient solution. That is very cool. I don't have a 3D printer yet, but someday I'd like to add that skill. Yeah, I'll have to put that on hold. I can't even conquer the sticker cutter. Awesome work. Thank you so much. Let's see. Well, I think it's time to do some line art. I'm gonna put some dark in his eye. Ugh. I'm not great at it yet either, but every project makes it easier. That makes sense. So then, what's the extent of your sewing? Is it, can you make a dress where it has all these kind of, it goes in at the waist? I guess if you're making a costume, you must be able to do at least that. Because I'm thinking, even if I tried to conquer sewing, it's only going to be hemming. Let's see. Yeah, good focus. Let's see. Dark, I said. What's the most difficult thing about the sticker? I've never used. I haven't. Just to make it work, I can't even get the right size of images on the paper to make it even print a piece of sticker paper to cut. So I just got it like a couple hours ago. So I kind of rushed through trying to like figure some stuff out, and then I had to get ready get my what was I doing for the stream? I think I was just making sure that I had my settings kind of right, since I mixed them up to do something else. Gotcha. You'll get it though. No, not according to Chris. Chris has no faith. What did you say, Chris? I'm not gonna scroll up. My heart is broken. Okay, so I'm gonna do some line art here and then make this look a lot more defined. The sticker cutter I got, it's Caesar Juliet. It's supposed to be really good at cutting finer details, less miscuts, because it has a camera or something to view a little, what do you call it, registration points that are on the vinyl that you print on. So it's supposed to be, I mean, I wouldn't know, I have nothing to compare it to, so I just made a choice based off of other people's preferences. All right, I'm looking for a 3. Here he is. Oh, Chris! I do have faith in you to solve problems eventually. I can get it. Takes me a while, but I can do it. Yeah, what was the last thing I had? Well, not the last thing. One of the memorable things I had problems with is some of my RGB stuff on the computer. And then ASUS's Crate something. I finally stopped trying to install it because every time I did, everything would like freeze. It's like when you tell a doctor, it hurts when I do this, and the doctor says, don't do that. That's my method of fixing stuff. Just like simply. It's all in good fun, right, Chris? It kind of works out, the timing of it all. I tease, but I try not to bully. Yeah, your comments are always welcome. You have a good sense of humor, and we go back far enough that I know you. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the paper samples so I can get all the frustrating things done with like the tiny pack that came with the printer, the tiny pack of paper. And then by the time the actual real Red River paper comes in, I'll be better at deciding if the things, like the characteristics of the paper, are because I don't like the paper, and hopefully not because I didn't set the profiles right. So I'll focus on that. Oh, Web of Chaos redeemed Grumpfall. Yay! Aw, look at them. There he is. Web of Chaos, how you doing? Oh, I liked your robots. Thanks for putting them on the Discord. There you go, so peaceful. Yeah, you were saying that you didn't like how your camera was taking pictures. They got the lighting oversaturated or something, the colors oversaturated. I thought they looked nice. But like I was saying on the I'm good, about to make a pizza. Oh my goodness, I like pizza a lot. But yeah, I understand being frustrated because it's not how it looks in real life. I don't know why I've got a Pixel phone. Worst camera ever. It just automatically sharpens and oversaturates everything. And you can't disable it. I put Samsung on a timeout because I didn't like their foldable phone. But my goodness. A lot of them were coming out looking like they were taken through a purple lens, like it was taking the color of backdrop and saturating the whole picture with it. Ugh. Yep, Chris says that's what most phone cameras do because consumers like it that way. You know, just let me disable it. You know, even if you make that the default and Auntie likes it that way and doesn't change it, at least let people who don't like it, give them the ability to unselect it. Some are good enough that you can still make them useful in Photoshop. A few can shoot raw and then let you adjust later. I think that's what my Samsung could do. I don't remember, it was a while back. I forgot what phone it was, the Z Flip 3 or something. It just kind of folds clamshell style. In the fold, it cracked. The factory applied screen protector cracked. And it was probably a month 9 of having the phone, so they fixed it free of charge. And then the fix broke like 6 months later. And they're like, oh, so sorry, that's your problem. Okay, thanks. I don't even have to have like raw versions of like cell phone pictures, because probably I'm taking the picture with my phone because I want to do it fast, or I don't know, I'm not looking. If I was going to take a fancy picture, I'd probably use one of these nice cameras. But it's just, I don't like the flavor of filters they put on it. They just too heavy-handed. Some of the reasons I was avoiding iPhones and just Apple in general, they're starting to not matter as much because everyone's just taking a page out of their book. Everyone's making things harder to fix on your own or modify. They're locking stuff down. They're making you log in, register for accounts. So if everyone's doing it, then why am I avoiding one over the other when they're all turning into the same thing? Where's your little top of your head? Right there. He uses a string to tie his goggles together. His eyes are too far apart. Right, let me see. Where is the ice cream? Now, with the purchase of our fantastic, currently unusable sticker cutter and printer, that kind of knocks off a couple of these wish list items that I've had my eye on for just ages. So it's kind of nice to just be able to have those things off the list, move on to new things. Well, at first I have to figure out how to use what I got, but know. It's like, look at that. We got the things. That's nice. Make darker blacks, bolder blacks. They just don't read as anything the way I want to do. So I just go back and scribble until it seems like too much. And then only then is it barely enough. Hold on, I've got to find this little cone bottom. What are you doing? What are you doing with your little kitty cat there? Lurk. I did finally get rid of that giant box that I was in, like a little kitty cat. That was huge. Now we've got the giant sticker cutter one, but I have to make sure the thing works before we dump the box. Right there. Okay. Do I have blue, like a blue liner of some kind? I bet you I do. Take this, but that's not exactly what I'm looking for. I like this one. These lines are way too fine. What is this? 0.3. Pink is nice. have any. Wait, I do have. I could use that wine color for some brown squiggles in the chocolate ice cream.
Begin.
And he needs eyebrow.
When the drum beats go like this.
So, let's see if I can do like some quick drop shadows. I still want. Let's see.
Game over.
Any tiny shadows. Drew dog. Buenas noches, Beth. Espero que tú y Joel o Joel estén bien. Estoy bien, muy bien. How do you say paint? Pintar? Pintar muy malo. to paint very bad. How you doing, Drew Dog? Maybe your colors are always impeccable. Well, thank you so much for saying so. I gotta consider what's put in the background. Just like a sunny yellow color. I can, well, it doesn't seem like going dark is in the feeling of like splish splash fun. Laker Freak says, what inspired you to bring Grump to life? It was like, I was a colorist for so long. I felt like, I've told the story a bunch. Hopefully for those of you who have heard it, aren't sick of it by now, but like my drawing skills were starting to atrophy a bit. Just coloring over someone else's line art. It's still an art form, but you're not really practicing any drawing muscles. You're not working on drawing backgrounds or figures or anything like that. So I don't know, I just didn't like how it felt. I didn't want to feel like just a colorist and not an artist. So I started doodling and I made a little art blog. And the first things I started to doodle with the first drawing was this little Grump guy. And I wrote something like, oh, I like him, I might draw him again. And I think his whole look came from, I like pufferfish a lot. They have a wide set eyes and little mouth, you know, you could picture them swimming at you in that shape. There's a lot of things that have that shape, the wide set eyes. For some reason, my Grandpa Max's comb over always kind of amused me. And the look of Grump came first. And then I drew him some friends. And basically, the whole art blog was whatever I was going through, I would draw Grump going through it. Like I had my wisdom teeth pulled out, so Grump, you know, was at the dentist in that particular blog post. So after that, I started just kind of thinking of a story, an actual book to write for them. And then that's kind of the beginning of Grump, where he came around. It was just a very fun kind of dive into my own imagination with no expectation. Nobody was waiting for me to create something. I was just kind of thinking of stuff I liked to see. It's fun. I kind of, I like that I had that opportunity to just, I don't know, get lost in my own imagination, let things get all mixed up, like images, things I liked. Drew Dog says, I'm almost bilingual with my name being Andrew and my common English last name. The English last name of Dog. I surprise with my Spanish. Really, your Spanish is that good? That's really nice. I still get anxiety when I try to order things in Spanish. I can read stuff. And if I'm listening to a conversation, it takes me too long. The lag is like too long for me to actually be able to talk to anybody. Use it or lose it. Very manga-esque. That is a compliment. Thank you, Drew Dog. Oop. There's another example of that, those eye shapes, the wide set eyes and the little mouth. Do you remember that movie, The Dark Crystal, the Podlings, when they were getting their life essence sucked out by the Skeksis? That burned into my psyche, I guess. Are you not gonna erase? Did I smear something? Who knows? Okay, so I like the ice cream. Ice cream is my favorite part. Okay, what color? This needs an extra color. It's like it's something plain about it. Maybe another shade of blue, just to spice it up. Maybe Periwinkle. Dark Crystal, the best ever. That and the animated movie, The Secret of NIMH, is great too. Did you see the Dark Crystal TV series on Netflix? It was actually really good. I wish that they continued it. Yeah, that movie was pretty crazy, The Dark Crystal. I used to watch that and Indiana Jones. I don't know if they came out at the same time or if just my aunt had those two VHSs. This is an odd collection. And I just watch on repeat that and some Lily Tomlin movie, All of Me, with Steve Martin. I like that one too. But yeah, I'd watch the melty face Indiana Jones like between my fingers. Better. Oh, he got captured. Drew Dog says, no, heard it was great. Morons canceled it. You heard it was great. You should watch it. It's still available, isn't it? Did they take it down? I hope not. Okay, so let's see. What else do you need? Is that too much in your face for? There you guys go. That's kind of hot. Let's see. Oh. Pressing the wrong buttons. Oh no. Well, okay, that's how it's gonna be. It looks washed out on the camera, but at least that view makes me push it a little in real life. What do you need? Just a super bright orange in the background? Like just go weird and orange? Then it will look like he has no bottoms. Just gold, just flat gold, unapologetic. I could do that. What did I do once on accident? Let's see if I can. I might have ripped it out of my book. Okay. It was like a gold watercolor, kind of mushed around with one of my, with like periwinkle or some other light shade. I get extra food at the Mexican restaurants when I say eso es muy delicioso para un hombre blanco y gordo. I'm white, and the chefs laugh. Yeah, the people at the coffee shop, when I was trying to speak Spanish to them, they were really sweet about it. I'm the one that just felt awkward, and it wasn't like I was holding a lineup or anything. It's hard. You guys know it's hard to be bad at stuff. All right, let's see. Copper. Feeling copper, but not pure copper, just kind of dipped into periwinkle or something, maybe? Thinking. Let's see. Do I have to do a test? So pretty. Neapolitan ice cream colors background. Well, like stripes or something. I kind of wanted to do, I wanted to fall to the back. See, then if I'm putting glittery, not glittery, but metallic watercolor, it's not exactly falling to the back. Huh. Thinking. Let's have a look. What do you want, Grump? What's in your heart? Here, let's see. All right, not all of you need to be out right now. Let's clean as you go. You go there. You go there. You go there. Look at that. Easy. Yeah, let's see. Every time I need to put these ink samples in a container. Oh well, I hope they're closed tightly because they're all laying down now. Okay, here, I'll take this. So what I'm looking for is if I can get a nice metallic marbling kind of thing with one of my watercolors that I like. I'm thinking either blue or periwinkle. Let's see, look at that. It's magical. All right, water. This is my dedicated glitter brush. You know what? Let's close you guys before tragedy. Let's do this. Hold on. Use my inky syringes for water. Save myself some time. Ooh, look at this. Are you guys? Hold on. Watch. Ah, that's interesting. See what I did to this one? Worth it. Mix, mix, mix. All right, so 30 water is now dedicated glitter water. Okay, now you. What are you doing? Why are you being weird? I think some of the little golden balls dried a little bit. This is not behaving. Oh, look at that though. Okay. Okay, so this is golden periwinkle. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It's a little flashy for background, but all right, let's see. See how that dries. feel like the blue and copper might go better with the overall already existing colors. Oh my goodness, there's gold everywhere. Gold. Okay. Well, that didn't make any color. Not everything's gonna have glitter. I had one shade lighter. It's dark. It's pretty though. Oh, I do like what it's doing in the middle. Like this area. Right there. What did I do? I just watered it down and let it and smushed it. The gold purple is so pretty. This one's nice, right? But I was thinking for the colors that I already have going on here, I feel like the gold and purple is out of place. Maybe it'll work though. Let's see. Give summer shine vibes. Who's Laker freak? Oh, Chris, I agree exactly with what you're saying. It's like I prefer the purple and gold, but I think for this piece, the copper and blue is a better fit. You know what that means though? I can make another one, but do periwinkle, Grump's friend periwinkle, and then I'll save some space for this little thing. That would be nice. All right, so let's see. Let's try to figure this out. Maybe, okay. I'll concentrate a lot of the copper along the edges and then kind of break it down as it gets closer to Grump and his ice cream. And then I'll mush in that bluish color. Any excuse to use this stuff. I love everything about it. Just opening the bottle scooping it. I just want to play with it. Maybe for some puddle around. I have no idea. We're about to find out. All right, so blue, super watery blue. I think, oh, I just splashed everywhere. Get excited. I'm gonna water down some blue over here. Okay, let's see what I got. Let's try that. Start where it doesn't matter. Let's see. I need a smaller brush. Also, I'm not sure how it's gonna work on this super cottony paper. Okay, so let's see. I got a smaller brush here. This one, okay.
Game over.
I should put some extra copper by his towel since these colors are the same. The golden periwinkle. It says Laker Freak. That was the one that gave the summertime vibe. I liked that one a lot. I think for the colors I originally picked though, I think I want to save the golden periwinkle for a new painting. Because I did prefer that. Okay, let's see. It's like ocean and sand or something right now. That's what I'm gonna call it. All right, let's see what that does. Very strange. Interesting choices were made. It's so soupy. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get some opaque copper. Some places it just kind of soaked right in. So maybe another coat. We'll lay on top. This happened the last time I used this paper. What was I doing? Oh, the white splashes. They didn't take until like a second coating. Not recommended, this paper. Maybe it's just not for me. You know what? I use it wrong, right? I think for what I like to do, just mess around with mixed media stuff, I probably don't need this super cottony sort of watercolor paper. I think that's the key. This is very strange. Ah, it's kind of pretty. Look at that. Is it vending machine worthy? Let's see. Something for the, what is it? Ontario Comic-Con Revolution? I had to refill it from the book fair, so I still need to make some more envelopes to put in there. Alrighty, again, shoot, never leave myself room to sign. I guess I could do it right there. I gotta let it dry more. I think, alright, so what do we learn? What did we learn phase? I like the ice cream a lot. I think the dark shadows and all that white that I left in there just makes it look melty and gooey and delicious. Or maybe I just like ice cream. So that works. I like their shapes. And just plump. I think, oh, I should put little circles around the... I should do more with the towel. It just looks mushy. Let's see. This just became a lemon towel. Don't worry about it. It's what Grump wanted. So I got copper everywhere. Yeah, I think the towel I should have figured out better. I just kind of dove in. But I think that's fine. More stuff like ice cream. Less stuff like towel. And about as much thought went into either of them. That's why I got myself into trouble. It just, I got lucky with the ice cream. And that's the most important part. So, yeah, good for us. Yeah, so then maybe for the periwinkle, the actual Grump's friend periwinkle and this golden periwinkle, I will do that. I don't know, should I got itty bitties. Let's see, this is gonna go in the vending machine too. I'm gonna add some gold to this or something. I don't know if it's gonna go in the vending machine, but so this is the paper, but this might be too small. I want to at least have a little bit more room to work. If I just do like a little tiny head sketch, that works. But if I want to make somebody doing something, so what do I have? This stuff is kind of nice. It's pretty thick. What is it? Cold press cheapy stuff. So then I can I'll trim this in 4. Is that right? Close enough. And then I'll do a periwinkle. Should I do summertime fun periwinkle and then experiment with this prettier periwinkle and gold combo? I can have, and then I could do Manny, and then we'll just have the set. I'm covered in copper. I think I'll do that. All right. So I kind of distracted because I want to go and try to conquer the sticker cutter thing. Chris, I'm gonna do it and it's gonna be fine. You're gonna be proud of me. All right. Oh, what a mess. So that means, let's see. Well, you won't mind getting a little copper on you. Tomorrow, yeah, I think I'll stream again, same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. And let's see, should I pledge that I will have some stickers cut? Should I promise it? It's gotta work. I got all the stuff. I don't understand. Okay, so I'll do that. Should there be a consequence if I don't? Do it. You got this, I believe. Thank you, MPT. All right. So then, how about tomorrow? I'll have some stickers, some homemade, made from nature stickers, and maybe I'll do a giveaway. I'll send somebody a sticker. Do it like the old-fashioned way. So then, okay, I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's do all the things here. I will see you tomorrow at 4. Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for your inspiration. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Laker Freak, is good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. All right, guys, take care. Bye-bye.